One of you reached out and said this: I feel like I've been waiting my whole life. Now I'm running out of time and options. My dreams are slipping away. And they describe their circumstances. They've been divorced, their kids are grown, he feels like he's in the same dead-end job, money's tight, hasn't met anybody new, wants new love in his life, wants money, abundance, the dream of traveling, the dream of doing whatever he wants to do. And he feels like it's all slipping away. Feels like he's running out of time, running out of potential. And here's what we talked about, and we're going to unpack this today. One of the biggest myths and illusions of your physically focused, individualized, personalized, localized experience as all that is, as this limitless potential, is that you can run out of time and run out of potential. Hear this: you are pure potential. You are timeless. No one has more amount of now than you. In other words, there's only now. No one has more now. No one has more potential. You are pure potential here and now. It's not linear. You're not linear. No one has more time or now than you have right here and now. This is what we talked about. Such a powerful conversation. This is what he said towards the end of our conversation. Tom, I'm a very alpha male. I'm a guy's guy. I've always been. But you got me crying like a baby today. So we're going to talk about this. This is a person that now knows that they have all the time in eternity. That's the myth that we're running out of time. You're pure potential here and now. But you waiting for that mirror or that reflection to smile before you do. Waiting for that world to change before being the person that you always desire to be is in vain. Remember, we've showed this idea of the physical mirror, like looking in your physical mirror, the idea of the reflection. But think of it this way, the metaphysical idea of this, that you, standing in your physical experience, in and as your physical experience, because you are reality, you are the reflection. You're never the same. You're never the same person or version of you or in that same reality or experience in every moment. Then you have the mirror or the image. That's you in and as awareness of who you are and what your reality is. Your assumptions, your beliefs, your definitions here and now. That's the image or concept. And there you are as all that you are. Pure potential. In your pure potential here, here, and here, there's just here and now. This is all of you. A superimposed super being. Infinite, limitless being that you are. But you, in your physical experience, see yourself as running out of time, out of potential. That's impossible. All things are possible, except non-existence. Except non-potential. Except you running out of time. That's impossible. You are eternity itself. So here it is. Here's what got this guy crying, and I love it, right? The decision to stop waiting for your life, the reflection of the people, events, and circumstances, in other words, the reflection, your life, to change, or in other words, to smile, before you do. In other words, what do we mean by that? Before you being who you desire to be, no matter what. That's what we mean by smiling first. Being that person that you desire to be, no matter what. Being in that dream life, no matter what. Not measuring it by anything outside of you. Not by time, not by circumstances, not by appearances. That changes everything. In quantum physics, they talk about that idea of retrocausality. The idea of reaching out to that future you that changes who you were and who you are. But we've always said that you're all of it right now, that cause equals effect. You're not simply reversing cause and effect. Cause equals effect. Here equals now. Elsewhere equals here. As Neville Goddard would say, make the elsewhere here in the future now. It's not linear. It's not even bidirectional it's reciprocal. Everything, cause equals effect. It's all here and now. So as you reach out to that future you and stand in that identity, everything changes across the board, past, present, and future. I want to show this today, like we do every day. Every day we're doing this. In the moment you stop waiting for the reflection, your manifested world, in other words, to smile, and you step into the future version of you who is already smiling, you change your reality across the board, past, present, and future. It's all being created in this moment. There you are in your frame. As you frame who you are and what your reality is, it changes everything because you're in all versions. You're in all frames already. You are this, all that is. Cause equals effect. Here equals now. Neville Goddard said, make the elsewhere here and the future now. Well, that's how you do it. Here and now, you're creating the idea of that past now, that present now and that future now, who you were, who you are, and who you will be. It's all recreated in every moment. But when we look at it from the standpoint, I'm running out of time, I'm running out of potential, you look at that manifested past that seems unchangeable, a manifested present that appears unmovable. In this future that you desire, this desired future that you want to manifest, seems unimaginable and out of reach. But as you stand in that idea, really, all the imagining, all the assuming, all the processes and techniques are in vain. Because the script is written according to your idea that I'm running out of time, I'm running out of potential. You create a manifested future that exists right now. I'm still waiting. Waiting in the past, as you have always waited, waiting in the present, and waiting in the future. Because it's all created now. The script is written, but there are infinite scripts and it's always changing. It's not this, it's this. You're hopeful that you get to that, but that's what you get to because it's created right now, where you're still waiting. That's why he was crying. He's not waiting anymore. Remember, waiting is a state of being. A state of being what? A state of being not fulfilled yet. That's what it is. Expecting, so he asked a difference on this in this particular session from a particular older video that he watched. Expecting is a state of being. A state of being what? Fulfilled here and now, no matter what the circumstances or appearances are. It's the absolute conviction of I am. It's conviction before everything. Belief and doubt become irrelevant. You've made them irrelevant because it's not contingent on believing in temporary confidence. You're not swinging between being hopeful and confident and believing and then being shaken in doubting, where you try to control your thoughts and feelings, emotions, and reactions with endless techniques and processes and rituals. Well, you try to feel better about a reality and a version of you that you deem unwanted. While you wait for the reflection to smile, while you wait for the wanted identity, the wanted reality, but it never comes. You can't create what you're waiting for. You can't live what you're waiting for. You're waiting for it. That's a state of being. That's a state of reality. You're a creator. Changing temporary thoughts, feelings, and emotions don't change the reflection or your reality. They're simply another reflection, another effect. They're not cause, they're not source, they're a secondary causation. Only conviction of being determines your reality, determines your entire life. Wow. Nothing matters except who you assume, believe, and define yourself and your reality to be right now. No one and nothing else has more or less time, or in other words, no one and nothing else has more or less now than you do. Nothing or no one else has more or less potential than you do. I am as I am, right here and right now. So yeah, you could tell the story that you've been practicing and applying and reprogramming and regulating and tapping and affirming and imagining and meditating, flipping thoughts, feeling fulfilled, feeling better in the moment. You tap away and you feel better. You regulate and you feel better. You think you're reprogramming, and then all of a sudden you swing in the pendulum again and something comes up and you react. Because none of it did anything, or does anything, or will do anything before or after now. Now is all that matters. What are you waiting for? Like somehow there's some moment in the future that's more important than being the source that you are that creates worlds here and now. I know. It's insanity, but we all do it. I've been there. There's nothing more important here and now than you being the source that you are. We all have the same amount of time, or the same amount of now, and the same amount of potential as all that is, as I am. We're all the same amount of I am. It's holographic. Wherever God is at all, the all of God is. Wherever I am is at all of I am is. We all have the same amount of time and potential, or now, and potential to be anything you want and desire. No condition, concession, or permission slip is ever needed. Either you're smiling, in other words, standing in the conviction of already being that which you desire to be, already living the life that you desire, not needing proof from the outside or evidence from anywhere else. Not needing any other time but now. Not being any other potential than I am here and now. Well then, or you're not. Do you see? And I am not is impossible. I lost the thought there for a second. I was off in that beautiful, idea. Either you're standing and smiling as the conviction of who you know yourself to be, or you're not, but not is not possible. So just stand in it. The linear experience is an experience. It's created so you can focus in on a specific aspect of all that you are. But nothing is missing, nothing is lost. You're not running out of time or anything else. You are it. One decision creates your entire world. The decision to be it here and now, the decision that I'm not waiting anymore. That that the elsewhere is here and the future is now. That it's crazy to wait for anything, that somehow there's something more important than the present moment of now in being the source and the creative power of all that is. The source that creates worlds. Why wait? I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin channel and studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to check out the Be Something Wonderful channel. Just released a big video there. More content coming. Stay tuned. Until next time, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful on the Tom Kearin channel. We'll see you soon.